Well, it's lucky we do our pre-trips, you know, and this is the reason why. This looks all good, doesn't it? These are our compressor tanks for air, but listen, look at this. Can you see that? Yeah. Now obviously someone's driven it a long way like that, but I want to show you something really special, and I think some of you American folks may appreciate this. That's a Scania. They're made in Sweden, but so are these. Now this is a Volvo, and aren't they a beautiful truck? They are just a lovely, lovely vehicle. I also noticed that I had a headlight out, but this is what I really noticed. Look at this. All the sensors and the cameras in our truck has been blocked off by somebody. Somebody objects to having Big Brother looking at them. So there you go, Angie babe. Nice little truck. Yeah! Ha! That's cool! Anyway, looking at cool vehicles, you gotta really give it in, like old Elsie used to say. That, old Elsie's an old mate, she's long gone now, but we always remember her. Those Volvos are a fine looking vehicle. They look a lot better than these ones, I reckon. They got a nice, the front of them with that cool looking chrome thing they got going on looks almost like the Freightliner, just a little bit more aggressive, you know. I think they're actually a nice looking truck, those Volvos. I like the fact that all the steps are enclosed as well, so people can't climb up. Yeah, they're pretty nice looking truck. Well, I just got a call from my dispatcher. He's sending a service guy up to my first drop-off, and he's going to put a temporary fix on it just so it's safe to run, because I don't feel the thing in its current state is going to be safe enough to make the journey to Auckland. I don't even like driving with it now, but that's alright. Okay, this is the repair job. Must have been an army guy. Keep it moving, brother. Could it be? No, it's not. It's Gummy's sister, the little sister. Man, those freight shakers are nice looking rigs, eh? I really liked Gummy. I like the whole concept of being able to live aboard your rig. I like the fact that it's got storage for things like raincoats and, you know, stuff you need, towels, spare clothing, you know, I mean, and how it's stored away, so it's not, you know, it's not just piled up in a bloody heap. It's actually disappeared out of sight. Actually, yeah, I really like those big Argosies. Maybe one day. Hang on, the cops are right there. Let's see what they want. Must be late for lunch. Man, that windscreen's hideous. But you know, quite often when I'm just trucking along and I'm looking around and just seeing how beautiful the world is, it sort of occurs to me just how lucky I am to be doing this for a living. Like, yeah, somebody's objected to Big Brother watching us. Look, so they've taped up all the cameras. Well, most of them. They've still got those two up there. And yeah, my travelling companion is an imaginary hot chick. But it's a good job. It is a really good job. Quite often I'll think about what I could be doing and some of the jobs that I've had before. And you know, I once worked for hunting and fishing. It was a really good job. I was selling firearms, because, you know, ex-army and all that sort of stuff. But there was no windows in the building, and as good a job as it was, and the guys were really good guys. Clint that ran the outfit was a great guy, but there was just no windows, and I just couldn't cope with, you know, obviously you don't want windows in an armory, right? So, but I just couldn't cope with being inside all day. There's a nice Freightliner. And you know, great bunch of guys, great shop. The clients were really cool because, you know, they were all people that were prepared to invest money in their recreational activities. So they were hardworking, motivated people that utilised their downtime in really healthy, productive and environmentally friendly ways, you know. And they would get out in the bush and they would be knocking possums out of trees and rabbits out of the ground, and, you know, taking out deer and pigs and whatever else, mustelids and feral cats and animals like that, you know. So they're a pretty responsible bunch of people, and they're doing a really good job, and, you know, also spreading a bit of love around, you know. They would get a fair bit of meat on occasion, and the fishers were good too, you know. They were out there doing it, and but also we sold a lot of tramping gear and packs and... Roger, thanks, bro. If only he knew they're only late for smoko. But also the fishermen, you know, freshwater fishermen. I used to do a bit of fly fishing as a young fellow with my dad. So it was a good job, good bunch of people, but I just couldn't handle being inside all day. And I often think about people that are sitting in cubicles and looking at computer screens. You know, there's some of these people that are stuck there for 9 or 10 hours a day. And, you know, there's a guy that watches this channel. His name's Ben. He's a bus driver in Wellington. He's working hard towards upskilling and getting his licenses. Respect to you, Ben. Really hope it's working out for you, man, and I appreciate your positive comments that you make all the time. Good on you, mate. Well, Ben's sitting in a bus and he's shuttling these people back and forth to work, and, you know, that must be such a tough job. You know, the last sort of real bit of drifting you get is on a bus, and then that's it. You walk down to your cubicle and you sit in this little sort of thing. It's like half walls around you, you know, to create the illusion of privacy, but really there's none. And you sit there and you have this thing on your head with your telephone on it, and you tap away on your computer all day, and, you know, there's people out there that do it, and they might have a photograph of a Kenworth on the wall, and that's as much of it as they actually get. And wow, check that bus out. And that's the reality for a lot of people, and my heart just goes out to those folks. Say it must be such a hard way to earn a living, but with jobs being what they are, it's probably the best job they could get. They probably couldn't get to do this for a living, you know. So I'm really lucky to be a truck driver and to be able to cruise through the country and look at just how cool everything is and just how lovely and all these interesting old places. I love that sort of stuff, hey? Go Kiwis, mate. And just think of these poor folks that are stuck in their offices, you know, wishing they were somewhere else. Hey, I'm happy right where I am. Okay, let's bring it around. Nice and easy. Missing the paint, missing the paint, missing the paint. Sweet. Now all you office peoples, and this goes out to you girls as well, because there's plenty of cool truck driving chicks out there. You start investing in your life experience, you start reaching into that bank account of yours, and you start throwing that money into driver training. I guarantee you, you're going to earn just as good a coin trucking as you are sitting there getting square eyes looking at that TV all day. And wouldn't you rather be hanging out here? Mind you, the thing is that when you're trucking, you're by yourself. You don't get to hang out at the water cooler and swap gossip. But, you know, that's okay. Zoom, 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 zoom. Life's good.